Alright, I'm gonna make a DLM sermon, Different Lives Matter, about a subtle form of discrimination I see at the workplace, and especially in the job interview process. If you interview people at work, watch this video. One thing I loved during the pandemic, I interviewed for quite a number of jobs during the pandemic, was that, well, first of all, a lot of the interviews were held remotely, so this wasn't even an issue. And even the ones that were held in person, nobody wanted to go to a restaurant. For a long time, you couldn't even sit down at a restaurant. Now, why is this a big problem? So I'm here in an outdoor mall in Redmond. I got a favorite restaurant that I frequent here because they already know how to prepare food for me. But if I go to a restaurant that I don't frequent, I often have to ask questions and make sure they hear me when I say they have to change their gloves and all that. And I'm interviewing at a job. I don't want my first impression to the interviewer to be, oh my God, I'm high maintenance, right? Or that I'm not going to fit in with the food that their culture is, right? Unfortunately, as much as we love to be open about these things, first impressions often make lasting impressions that you just don't fit, right? I didn't have to deal with it. I could swear in the past I have lost opportunities over this problem. You know, you have an interviewer who's just really gung-ho about me. All of a sudden, we go to a restaurant, oh, I have food allergies, and all of a sudden the energy just completely zaps out of them. I could swear it's happened a few times. Can't really prove it or anything. I am surprised that this kind of discrimination has never been legally challenged, right? I've looked everywhere for something like this. Now, I thought about what to do now that this might be a problem again. You know, there's really a no-win situation, right? You could say you already ate today, but, you know, if the interviewer has emailed you saying that they're going to take you to lunch, you know, are you disorganized or something? You could say that, you know, you don't have an appetite, but come on, that's not a very pleasant thing. You don't want to be sitting next to somebody who doesn't have an appetite here in 2021. It doesn't work either. You could say you're going on a fast, but religious prejudice is also everywhere, so that doesn't quite work. I guess the safest thing is to say, you know, food's a little bit tricky to me. At least you leave out why it's tricky, right? And it's okay, we don't have to have food. I don't know. But if you interview people at the workplace, be careful if you want to include food in there, right?